Hey yo, what's up guys, it's TriStar Pictures A2 back again, and this is part 3 of my entire Disney VHS collection where I'm going to be showing off my Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection tapes. Now, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, it succeeded the Walt Disney Classics Black Diamond series, which the Black Diamond series ran from 1984 till 1994, and which in 1994 is when the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection series kicked off, and it ran all the way till 1999. So, yep. Now, this isn't necessarily all the Masterpiece Collection titles, but this is still a fair amount of them, and some pretty good titles as well. So, yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this collection. Now, I'm not gonna talk about the openings to these tapes this time, mainly because I have a lot of these tapes, and if I talk about the openings to them, they're gonna take up much of the video's time. But the openings to all these VHS tapes are posted on YouTube if you guys could just see for yourselves. But if any of you guys have any questions about how my particular copies open up, then you can just leave a comment in the video and I will answer your questions. Alright, first off I have here is the 1994 VHS of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And this is the first title in the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection, as well as Disney's first full-length feature animated film released in 1937, so it's a pretty good choice for Disney to release this as the first title in the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection series. So, yep. Well, anyways, here's the tape itself with the ink label, and the print date on this tape is June 17th, 1994. And now, some particular copies of the 1994 VHS of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs contain the 1986 Walt Disney Home Video logo instead of the Masterpiece Collection logo, and other copies contain the Masterpiece Collection logo instead. However, I don't necessarily remember if this copy contains either the Walt Disney Home Video logo or the Masterpiece Collection logo, so I'm gonna have to rewatch this tape and find out. So, yeah, and also this tape contains an introduction from Roy Disney, so that's pretty cool. But yep, that's the 1994 VHS of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay. Next up I have here is the 1994 VHS of Mary Poppins. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And Mary Poppins is one of the live-action animated Disney films, and most likely the best known one as well, released in 1964. So, yep. Well, anyways, here's the tape itself, the ink label, and the print date on this tape is September 21st, 1995. So, yep, that's the 1994 VHS of Mary Poppins. Alright. Moving on. Here's the 1994 VHS of Pete's Dragon, another Disney live-action animated film, released in 1977. So, yep. And let me go ahead and open up the tape. Here you got some cool little inserts right here, which shows all the different Masterpiece Collection tapes. That's awesome. And I also like this, which is a checklist, so that if you're collecting these tapes, you can pretty much just check them off once you get them, so that's awesome. And what else is in here? It's a bunch of business reply cards, which are outdated, but anyways, here's the tape itself with the ink label, and the print date on this tape is December 15th, 1994. So, yep, that's the 1994 VHS of Pete's Dragon. Let me put all this shit back in here. Okay. Next up I have here is the Three Caballeros 1994 VHS. So yep, now the Three Caballeros, this movie is kind of a sequel to Saludos Amigos. However, Saludos Amigos didn't get released onto VHS until 2000 when Disney released it as part of the Gold Classic Collection series. But the Three Caballeros had actually got a bunch of more VHS releases, like starting with the Neon Mickey tape, and as well as this one and the Gold Classic Collection series. So yep. But anyways, here's the tape itself with the ink label, and the print date on this tape is September 9th, 1998. So yep, that's the 1994 VHS of the Three Caballeros. Okay. Alright, next up I have here is a factory sealed copy of Alice in Wonderland. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And I also own the 1988 Walt Disney Classics Black Diamond release of Alice in Wonderland. So yep, and Alice in Wonderland received a bunch of VHS releases, mainly because you know, since Alice in Wonderland had received a TV airing beforehand, like right after they got done doing theatrical re-releases of this film, you know, it wasn't a big deal for Disney to go ahead and release it onto VHS as part of the Neon Mickey series, and then it made its way into the Black Diamond series and Masterpiece Collection and so on. You guys wouldn't know what I'm talking about, but yep, and as you can see, it's a sealed copy, which I never really opened because I like to keep it this way due to how valuable it is being factory sealed. However, you know, it is kind of partially opened here at the top, but it was like this way when I bought this at the thrift store. But still, you know, it's pretty cool to own a factory sealed copy of a Masterpiece Collection tape. So yep, I'm gonna keep it this way and see how much it's gonna grow over the years. So yep. Well, anyways, moving on, here is the 1995 VHS of The Lion King. Here's the front, there's spine, and the back. And let me go ahead and show you the tape itself. There's the ink label, and the print date on this tape is March 12th, 1995. So yeah. Now I heard that the Diamond Edition release of The Lion King is heading back into the vault on the 30th of this month. So if you guys still want to, either the 13th or the 30th, I can't necessarily remember, but still, if you all want to pick up the Diamond Edition Blu-ray of The Lion King, then hurry up and do so before it heads back into the vault. So yep. Alright, moving on here, I have is 2 copies of the 1995 VHS of Cinderella. One of them is factory sealed and the other one isn't. But I'm going to go ahead and show you the factory sealed copy that I own. Pretty cool. Now, unlike my Alice in Wonderland copy, this one is completely factory sealed, which has never been opened, so that's awesome. And of course, I like these stickers on the front. Save up to $20, $5 refund on Disney videos, $5 refund from General Mills cereal and from Kodak. And the sticker right here says new fully restored, available for a limited time only. So that's pretty awesome. But yep, there's the front, spine, and the back. And like my Alice in Wonderland Masterpiece Collection tape, I'm also gonna keep it this Cinderella tape this way as factory sealed because of, you know, how valuable it is being a sealed copy and a Masterpiece Collection tape from the 90s. So I will see how much this is gonna grow over the years. So yep. And of course, let me go ahead and show you my copy that isn't factory sealed. There's the front, spine, and the back. You know, I wanted to pick up one that isn't factory sealed so that I can go ahead and look at the tape, because, you know, I didn't want to mess with my sealed copy since I wanted to keep it that way. So, yep, well, anyways, let me go ahead and open this up and show you guys the tape. Here's the tape with the ink label, and the print date on this tape is June 14th, 1995. So, yep, that's the 1995 VHS of Cinderella. Alright. Next up I have here is the 1997 VHS of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Here's the front. There's the spine. And here's the back. And Disney had also recently released this movie onto Blu-ray, which is pretty cool. I might think about getting the Blu-ray release of it, you know, see how good it is. Now, this particular clamshell copy that I own is in really good condition, which is awesome. So, yeah, well, anyways, let me go ahead and show you guys the tape. Here it is with the ink label. And there's actually no print date on this tape, however it says 97 on the side, so this is still from 97. I mean, all these other numbers right here aren't necessarily the print date, so, but still, you know, it's good for what it is. Alright, next up I have here is the 1997 30th anniversary edition of the Jungle Book. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And the Jungle Book was the last Disney animated film made under Walt Disney's supervision before his unfortunate death in 1966, and this film got released a year after in 1967, but yep, still the Jungle Book, great classic. And let me show you guys the tape itself. There's the tape with the ink label, and the print date on this tape is August 9th, 1997. So yep, that's the 1997 VHS of the Jungle Book. Alright. Okay, moving on. Here is the 1997 VHS of Hercules. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the tape with the ink label. And the print date on this tape is December 15th, 1997. So, yep, that's the 1997 VHS of Hercules. Alright. Okay. Next up I have here is the 1998 VHS of Melody Time, which was released in about like 1948, I believe. Yeah, 1948, since it's a 50th anniversary edition, of course. Now, what I like about this tape is that despite this being a later Masterpiece Collection release, it still actually contains the original 1994 kind of artwork style with the, you know, border around here and of course the Masterpiece Collection logo at the top. So that's really awesome. So yep, but anyways, there's the front, spine, and here's the back. And let me go ahead and show you guys the tape. And here's the tape with the ink label. And the print date on this tape is June 6, 1998. So, yep, that's the 1998 VHS of Melody Time. So, yep. Alright. Next up I have here is the 1998 VHS release of the Black Cauldron. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And this is the first VHS release for the Black Cauldron, which was released in 1985. Now, one interesting fact about this movie is that the MPAA rating company was originally going to give this film an R rating because there was a scene in this movie that showed this dude dying, and it was pretty graphic and gory, and it had blood in it and all that stuff, so Disney had to remove that scene from the film to avoid an R rating. So in the end, this movie got a PG rating. So yep, well, anyways, The Black Cauldron, it's a really good film. I really enjoy this movie. So here's the ink label right here, and the print date on this tape is June 25th, 1998. So yep, that's the 1998 VHS of The Black Cauldron. And now the last Masterpiece Collection tape I have is the 1999 VHS release of Mulan. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And also, Disney had also recently released a 2-movie collection Blu-ray release that contains both Mulan and its direct-to-video sequel from 2004, so that's pretty cool. And here's the tape itself with the ink label, and the print date on this tape is January 4th, 1999. So yep, that's the 1999 VHS release of Mulan. Alright, so that shall do for my Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection tapes, and stick around for part 4 where I will be covering all my Disney Gold Classic Collection tapes and the rest of the Disney tapes I own in my collection before I move on to my Touchstone tapes and whatnot. So yeah, well, anyways, this is TriStar Pictures 82 signing off, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.